show.
What is up, Storm Chasers? We got to get into this Natalie Nunn'S story. Her brother was arrested at the Canadian border with a bunch of weed. And then when I looked, it seemed, I didn't even know Natalie Nunn had like a whole weed brand. I didn't know that she was even in the marijuana business, the cannabis business, as they call it. But I think it's mighty interesting how he got arrested with like 78 pounds worth of marijuana. I also think it's interesting that Natalie Nunn blocked me, but I don't know. I'm gonna leave that alone. I think it's also interesting that Natalie Nunn blocked me. Why did she block you? But probably because I interviewed her stepmom. That's probably why. Okay, so we're gonna go and we're gonna share the screen. Okay. So here go the story right here. California man, all these ads. California man arrested with 78 pounds of marijuana at the border.
Inside his truck was 78 pounds. And Border Protection says a wrong turn landed a man in big trouble because inside his truck was 78 pounds of pot. They say yesterday, 43-year-old Ronald Nunn, an American citizen, followed directions from his phone, drove on the Peace Bridge into Canada, then turned right around for the USA. Inspectors say he told them the truck was empty. Then they looked inside and spotted the marijuana with the street value close to $250,000. Agents turned Nunn over to Buffalo Police to face felony charges.
Need a new roof? Call Expert Contracting, a GA.
All right, so that's what it was, okay? So he claims he was driving through Buffalo, New York, and he took a wrong turn. Now, for all my people that's been in that area or drove in that area, is that something that happens often? I mean, I would imagine so, because I think Buffalo is where Niagara Falls is, and you can cross over, and then you technically are in Canada. So I guess I can see that. It would be like driving through. It would be like driving through like certain parts of California, and you know accidentally going to Mexico, even though the signs will literally tell you like, hey, this is the last time before you turn around, last time before Mexico. If you're not trying to go into Mexico, you better turn around now because this is it. Definitely happens. Yes, it happens often. Okay, but damn, he has 78 pounds of marijuana with him, right? So I first saw the story on, I want to say It's On Site, I think. But then I couldn't find that, so I just went and found the article myself. Like I say, this name is Ronald Nunn. And here go the weed right there. I mean, that's the baddie packs. Yep. Those are the baddie packs. It could be like the Detroit Bridge in Canada. Once you're on that freeway, ain't no getting off. Damn. Wrong turn from hell. Good Lord. So that's a lot of marijuana he had. Is that even legal to be driving state to state with that much marijuana in the truck? Okay. Natalie better hope she don't get caught up in this shit. Your American citizen Ronald Nunn, he's 43 years old. Okay, so that's it for now. So then when I went over to his Instagram, you know, it was pretty much nothing up here. The last post was, I don't want to show nobody kids, May 27th, but he really don't post like that. This is him working out. But yeah, that's our brother all day long. He definitely got the Nunn facial structure. You know, he definitely got the Nunn facial structure. Damn, Natalie, how does it feel? Yeah. For the brother to be the better looking sibling. How does it feel, Natalie? I guess it's true what they say. Certain features do look better on men versus women. Because I bet they both look like they pappy. But, you know, Natalie got her face and it works for Ronald. You know what I mean? You know, like it's no shade. Yeah, the chimp is his face because he's a man. He's a man. It's a man's chin. Meanwhile, Natalie, like my name was Natalie Nunn. A bitch can't check me, I'm just saying. Oh, they look like the mama. They look like the mama. Oh, the mama's the baby. Got it. The mama's the baby. Okay. So then, nonetheless, that's pretty much it. That's his kid. I ain't trying to show nobody kids like that. Here's this post here from March 25th. He looking out a private jet. Suitcase right there. Probably got a plane full of weed right there. Ronald, why you didn't hop on the plane? Why y'all didn't just load the plane up with the weed, the private plane? Your sister got all this money. Why I ain't get on the plane? I just need somebody to explain it to me. That's all I'm trying to figure it out. Was it funded by Nat? Well, here's the thing, right? So when you go to Natalie's page, right? This is a post from 87 weeks ago. Her at the weed farm, Baddy Farms. Yeah, I mean, and even when you go to in Ukiah, California, they supposedly grow it here. But the problem is that he had 78 pounds. So where was he pushing that weed to? And why was he all the way in New York? Unless this is all just for show and they really, I don't know. Because I don't know nothing about the weed game. I don't know nothing about drug trafficking. I don't know nothing about that. So what's really tea? Because you're supposed to have your own farms in Ukiah, California, as Lovely T would say. Yet your brother, and this is a post on her Instagram from 87 weeks ago. Yeah, 87 weeks ago. Let me see something here. Then when I go to like my name, but nothing, you change it. Okay, so even when you go to her website, Baddies Blunts, okay, they have locations in California. This is all Cali. Liddy as a titty, delivery. Cali cat, damn, maybe I need my own weed. Oh, okay, they do. Okay, so they have factories in New York. Got it. Okay, so it seems to be literally just a mistake. I just think it's still very suspicious. It feels very suspicious because then I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, for y'all to have all this money, you don't have nobody else to drive the weed around. I don't know. But I just wanted to come do this story, child. And I also thought it was interesting that Natalie Nunn had blocked your boy. Why am I blocked, Natalie? I'm blocked. Wow. Why am I blocked? Oh my God. Oh my God. We gotta hear like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. I will catch you all.
It's Storm Show. It's Storm Show.